Hi, I'm Monique, a solo world traveler with an incurable case of wanderlust. This week I'm exploring a piece of Wyoming. Come with me around town as I get to experience all of the fun winter activities that Jackson Hole has to offer. This is Wanderlust my way. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and hello from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Now when I land in any new city, the first thing I do is put down my bags and go out and explore, and we're a second away from that. But I just wanted to sit down and say how beautiful it was flying into this area. Like, I want to say the entire city. I have never flown over mountain ranges for so long. The last 20 minutes or so of my flight was us just flying over mountain ranges for acres and acres and acres, and I have never just flown over such a vast mountain range. Like, usually you're on a plane and you pass by it and you see snow-capped mountains and you're like, oh my goodness, that's so pretty, like let me get a picture. This seemed like it was never ending, and it was just one of the most gorgeous sights and an amazing way to start the trip. So I just wanted to insert those clips here because I didn't want to hold them all to myself. Now let's get out and explore. So I'm about to head out. Before I put on my mask and you potentially can't hear me once I'm outside, I am going to do my first activity, which is a sleigh ride, which, how cool is that? Through the elk refuge. So I'm going to learn a bunch about the elk, which I know nothing about. I'm pretty sure I've never even seen one. I don't even think I've ever seen a moose in my entire life. We just have deer in DC. So this is going to be something new for me. I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy it, and I hope you do too. You actually drive past the refuge on your way from the airport into town. So I actually saw some, but they were far in the distance. They recommend that you dress warmly, so I have my gloves. As you can see, I have on my little head wrap thingy, jacket, and some warm boots. Masks are required everywhere in Jackson Hole. You'll see me wearing one even when I'm alone because it kept me warm and safe at the same time. Although this refuge spans nearly 25,000 acres, the elk still return to this area every winter. On this sleigh ride, we learned about everything from what factors influence an elk's antler size to the supplemental feeding program that helps to sustain this particular elk population. On my second day, I woke up to 3-degree weather and wanted to dress for the occasion. I was going to walk around a bit and hopefully find a place to grab a quick pastry and a cup of tea. Speaking of food, bars and restaurants in Jackson Hole close at 10 p.m. Some places are takeout only, but for those that allow dining in, you'll want to plan your meals ahead of time and make reservations. Seating is limited. I've decided it's a fine day to go play in the snow. And the weather isn't as bad as, 3 degrees will knock you out your seat, but it's not so bad. Persephone Bakery ended up being a hidden gem in the heart of downtown. I originally arrived at Snow King Mountain around 11:30 a.m., only to find out that current hours for the activities I was interested in started at 2 p.m. It's important to not only plan activities ahead, but double check current operating hours. So the first thing I'm gonna do is a summit scenic ride, which is just me getting on the chairlift, going up and coming back down. But I want to get some nice photos. So it's about 2:30. They stopped doing that at about 3:15. So that's the first thing I'm running over to do. I'm on the scenic summit chairlift and my hand is frozen. So I thought the chairlift ride was just ride up, turn around and come back down, but there's a gorgeous view out here. I'm coming down this lift and I'm like leaning all the way back. This is so scary. Like looking out isn't scary. Looking down is terrifying. I am now about to go tubing. I was able to capture my POV of me going down the tube lanes, but this doesn't do it justice. It was about 25 times faster than I thought it would be, and so fun.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream, so you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like, oh yeah, wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like, oh yeah. Curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that we have chemistry, always chasing after.
I was afraid I would crash trying to hold this camera, but it's all good. My camera's having a hard time focusing right now, but my fingers and toes are frozen. And I'm about to ride this coaster maybe 3 times. Then it's time to go warm up. I could not stop laughing on this coaster. I didn't think something called Cowboy Coaster would be so fun. It's fast, and although you can control your speed on the descent, I had it on full speed because that's how I roll. The coaster was so much more crazy than I thought it was going to be. It was extremely fast, and you start to get like a little nauseous. So I just rode it 2 times. Like I didn't learn my lesson the first time, but it was so fun. It's definitely worth the money. You guys, I am at Jackson Hole Mountain Resort in Teton Village. I'm getting ready for a day of skiing and I'm a little nervous. This will be my first time ever skiing and I expect it to be difficult. Maybe that's a negative way to go into this, but I'm a little scared. So first things first, I have to go find the Sweetwater gondola. A gondola all to myself and we are quickly heading up the mountain. I like this a little better than the lift. Alright, I got my skis. Oh crap, can't even see it. I got my skis. My boot situation. I'm walking around like an astronaut. This is a little uncomfortable. At certain points, my hair froze, my eyelashes froze. They're now de-thawing. Or thawing.
So, again, we're going to start off here with a game of follow the leader. I want Monique to be in front for this one. Deanna, I want you to bring up the rear. I'm going to actually face you while we ski, so I'm going to ski backwards. And all I want you to focus on is doing what I'm telling you as we make good turns down through. We're not going to go exactly through the cone.
Okay.
But here we go. Come toward me. Give yourself a hop. Take your balance. Come on over. Take your little leg. Put the press down to this side of your body. Press down to this side. Look this way. Widen out the feet. Keep turning. Keep turning.
And here is where you could clearly see I was no longer following the leader. I swear my skis had butter on them because for the majority of the day, I could only go fast and faster.
I want you to follow me in front. No challenge, just stay in the back. Here we go. Did you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, we're going for it. Come on over here.
All right, taking a break for lunch. So far, my only issue is slowing down an appropriate amount. But so far, so good. Skiing turned out to be a super rewarding experience for me. How often is it that we get to learn something brand new from scratch? For me, not often. It felt so good to feel myself get better as the day went on. I mean, we get to see it too, as this is video evidence that I am the greatest skier of all time. You guys, I am on the gondola on my way down the mountain. I just turned on the camera to gloat a little bit like your girl can ski. Thank you so much to Noah, who was my coach since like, what was it, like almost 10 o'clock this morning, and it's now 3:30. And thanks to Noah for like sticking with me. I feel like I was overthinking some things and getting too much into my head, and then there are literally like 200 different things you have to focus on. You have so much to focus on, but we did good. My partner Deanna, she was the only other person in my little beginner group, so yeah, it was a really good day. I'm so glad I got to do this. I'm currently on my way to my guided fat tire bike tour through Grand Teton National Park, and although it's snowing, I'm excited. On the drive to and from Grand Teton, we spotted several moose in the distance, but I didn't get the best look at them. It was fun following moose tracks along our ride and hoping we'd come across some, but no luck. I'm surprised to say that on the bike ride back, I got the workout of the week. But keep in mind that no matter what your riding level is, Teton Mountain Bike Tours can definitely accommodate you. I've just returned from my fat tire bike tour, and because of the snow, the visibility was horrible. Apparently we were supposed to see the Teton Mountains, but didn't see anything, so I didn't realize how lucky I was, which you guys have seen the clips now. When I was flying in and I saw it, apparently they can go a whole month without being able to see those mountain ranges, so I lucked up. Like, I'm so grateful that I got to see that beautiful view. Like, I've never seen anything like that, especially not flying into a city. I usually, you fly over somewhere and maybe you'll get a peek of the mountains and then you blink and they're gone. Like, so I'm very, very lucky. I actually really want to come back and do one of their spring or summer tours instead of fat tire bikes because they're not needed. They do mountain bikes. They're about to get e-bikes or have regular bikes as well. So I'm excited to come back. That was my last official activity here in Jackson Hole. I leave tomorrow. I'm not excited about that. It has been an amazing trip and I'm already planning to come back.